Remember today I said I look pale? It's because my sugar's been low all day. That's one of the symptoms. You see how dark my arm is? You see how white my face is? That's a symptom of low blood sugar. Dizziness, sweating, fatigue. Every single symptom that I've had as far back as I can remember. It's kind of crazy. Listen. Hold on one second. Let me cut this off because I know it's gone. I need to see an endocrinologist. I'm kind of proud of myself. I need to see an endocrinologist. I need to look into endocrinology. That is the, hey Lewis! I hope you're not working too hard. I don't know what time you go to work. I would assume it would be, if it's third, it's like this time, right? I need an endocrinologist. I'm going to set up an appointment. So I got in the gym and I felt like I was going to die. Like I was seeing double. Blurry. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. It feels like you're moving, but it feels like two of you moving. And you don't know which one's you. And you're trying to keep up with both visions. Lethargic, almost anemic, very weak. You can't think straight. Y'all know how much I'm always like, I can't think. I ain't ate. I can't think. That's a symptom of pre-diabetes. That's a symptom of actually diabetes 1. And apparently, you can go a damn decade without knowing that you got diabetes 1. Did you know that? And it just so happens that people, mass quantities of people, right before they turn 40, get diagnosed with diabetes. I'm going to see an endocrinologist. Yeah, I'll be fine. I got this testing kit now. Hello, y'all. I got this testing kit now, and I'm going to see a doctor. Because learning about this stuff has made me really... I need a A1C test. What that A1C test will do is it will look at my blood going back 60 to 90 days. And it'll be able to look at where my blood was and all of that. It'll be able to see for almost 3 months what my blood sugar was doing. I need an A1C test from an endocrinologist. You know what I mean. I'm surprised I even found that, if I'm being honest. Where is everything? There it is. No, it's not. So the diabetes is typically diagnosed through the blood tests that measure the sugar levels. These tests include the A1C test, which provides an average blood sugar level over the past few months, and the fasting blood glucose test. This is where I think I'm having a problem. I think that I eat really late. I mean, I don't eat late and I don't drink late. I actually stopped drinking drinks around like 5 or 6 because I don't want to have to get up all night and be running to the bathroom. And because I live in a car, finding a bathroom at night is extremely hard. Even if you have a gym membership, you can't always just be by a gym to use the bathroom. So I stopped drinking drinks and eating food at like 5 or 6 at night, and I don't have anything else until the next morning when I wake up. And so I'm going 10, 12 hours without food or water. One of the symptoms is frequent bathroom use. You guys are with me. Y'all are with me. Y'all know I go pee every damn 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, I'm looking for a damn bathroom. Hold on. Let me just finish this before I get into the symptoms, because I have every single one of them. And I'm really wondering if I've had diabetes for many years and did not realize it. But I'm going to get this test done and we'll figure it out. But this is a hypochondriac in real life. And that's why the title says hypochondriac in real life. But it's kind of crazy how you look into symptoms for something that you feel you have. And you got everything. Google, can you be more specific? Because we all think we done, okay? We all think we got cancer. We all think we got the diabetes. You done scared us all, Google. We're all hypochondriac. Does anybody else do that? Do you look up the symptoms for something and you get like a sore throat, like your nose is itching, and you're like, oh God, I hope I don't have bronchitis. I don't know what the symptoms are, but you know what I mean? Do you look up and then you're like, oh God, I got every single symptom. Lord, I've got tonsillitis. I need my tonsils removed. Like, I'm such a hypochondriac. Hello? Oh yeah, it'll be fine. I wonder how much that's gonna run me. Yeah. Listen, if I out here drop and go into a damn diabetic coma and never come back, I'll really regret not spending the money finding out what the hell is going on with me. All I know is I have not felt good for 20 years. As far back as my mind can remember, 3 weeks out of the month, I feel like trash. Like, and it might be from the vapes, you know. I've thought about that. Like, as much as I smoke, it's probably from the nicotine, the synthetic shit. It can't just be that. I've got something going on, and I've had it going on for many, many years. I think, you know, going to prison, you don't get medical care in there. I just, you know, that was in my early teenage years to my early 20s. And then I got out and I had my daughter, and you get busy with taking care of a kid and you're not taking care of yourself. And I didn't have the money back then to go to a doctor and get a full physical. And I haven't had a full physical since I was in my parents' care at 15 years of age. I've not had a doctor. That really scares me to say because I feel so bad all the time. And my mother died from cancer because she didn't go to the hospital. She had cancer and didn't know it because she couldn't afford to go to the doctor. And she died at 38 because she couldn't afford medical care. And here I am, I haven't seen a doctor in fucking 21 years. I like to think that I try to learn from other people's mistakes, but sometimes we get busy with life and we just forget to take care of ourselves. My mother was so busy with kids and a husband and her marriage falling apart and trying to build a career and life for herself that she just did not take care of herself. And she had an irregular pap smear after she had one of my siblings at like 20. And she never went back and checked up on it. And by the time she was 38, it was stage 4 cervical cancer and she died. And I think she was 36 when she was diagnosed. I think she fought for about 18 months. But like, here I am. I ain't seen a doctor in 20-something years. Doing the same shit that led to her death. Walking around feeling like shit all the time. And you know, sometimes I attribute the way that I feel to having to live out of a car because it takes such a toll on you living this way. It's exhausting. It's so exhausting. You have so many things that you have to do, and y'all are with me when I have to go find bathrooms. I mean, we go 10 times a day to look for a damn bathroom. Sometimes that could take 30 minutes. If I'm doing that 10 times a day, do the math on that. How many hours am I spending just going to the bathroom and looking for a bathroom? It's exhausting. Not to mention the food. Y'all, yeah, I can never find food and everything's so expensive. And I mean, it's just exhausting. It's exhausting. So I attribute how I feel a lot because I live out of a car and I'm in the elements and I'm out here in the sun and I'm out here, you know, it's hot. But then there's other things that, there's days that it's so bad, I feel so bad and so weak. And y'all have seen me, I can't even think sometimes, I can't speak clearly sometimes, and I even say out loud, like I'm hungry, I can't even think. I really wonder if it could be like onset or pre-diabetes or something, because now that I've learned, I mean, I just spent my whole 30 minutes in the gym learning about this on the treadmill. I had to stop several times because I was just like, what the hell? You know, the crazy thing is my father had diabetes and I watched him take insulin 2 times a day. I watched him go through comas. I watched him turn mean. I watched him forget what he was saying because of the diabetes. He would say, I mean, he would just cuss everybody out and then sit down and eat a plate of spaghetti, and 30 minutes later he forgot he cussed everybody out. It was crazy. And it's the diabetes. I mean, you're literally, your sugar gets so low that your brain can't function. Your brain can't function. Your brain needs the carbs to turn into sugar to feed your brain so that you can focus. I'm just really concerned, and I'm going to get an A1C test done. They'll be able to look back. It says that the A1C test, which provides an average blood sugar level over the past few months, and the fasting blood glucose test, which measures the blood sugar after an overnight fast. I think that I'm going way too long without eating. So some of the symptoms. Type 1 diabetes is especially prone to hypoglycemia, which is what I'm hypoglycemic. So I've already been diagnosed with that. And sometimes that's like, I guess like onset or pre-diabetes a little bit if you don't take care of it, or if you don't see a doctor for 21 years. Individuals, let's see. So there's like 2 or 3 different types. There's type 1, type 2. So there's another thing called diabetic hypoglycemia occurs when someone with diabetes doesn't have enough sugar or glucose in his or her blood. Glucose is the main source of fuel for the brain and body, so you can't function if you don't have enough of it. I drank a whole Gatorade that had 70%. My lips feel so dry. I feel so dehydrated. That's another sign. Extreme thirst. Let's see. Looking pale. Look at my face right now. Like, I actually got some color back to me after I drank that Gatorade. Looking pale, shakiness, dizziness, lightheadedness, sweating, hunger or nausea, an irregular or fast heartbeat. Remember this morning, you guys, when I told you I was throwing up? Ironically, diabetes can cause stomach problems too. That's one of the symptoms. I was throwing up this morning when I went to go do this job. I went to go clean a vape shop, and I got sick as a dog up in there. I was literally sick in every way possible. And I told you guys that I felt like I could feel my heartbeat was irregular, and I could feel my pulse and my vein in my throat and stuff. And it says irregular or fast heartbeat, difficulty concentrating, feeling weak, having no energy, fatigue, irritability, anxiety, headache, and this is another thing. Apparently, numbness of the limbs is a sign of diabetes. Tell me why I thought that my limbs were numb all the time, because I used to do heroin. So I've just been ignoring that for the past 4 years that I've been sober. My arms, I wake up a few times a night with my arms completely numb, and I have to set up and put the blood back in them. Apparently, that's a sign of diabetes, type 1. And I had no clue. I thought that it was because I used to shoot up dope and I messed my veins up or something. Also, your feet, apparently you can like lose your limbs over diabetes and shit. Tingling of the limbs, when your limbs go completely numb, that's a sign. But also tingling or numbness of the lips, tongue, and cheeks and mouth. So if diabetic hypoglycemia isn't treated, signs or symptoms will worsen and can include confusion, unusual behavior, both such as the inability to complete routine tasks. How often do we get in here and I'm like, we're going over here, and I can't even remember where we're going or what we were talking about. Loss of coordination. I'm dropping shit, throwing shit, stumbling over shit that don't exist all the time. Difficulty speaking or slurred speech. Y'all, I'm probably just being a hypochondriac right now, but it would explain a lot why I feel like shit all the time, and I've just been walking around not knowing that my sugar is spiking and lowering. You have the same issue, Paul? Let's see. Jason, diabetes in my family and weight. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jason. 43 years, that's a long time. That's something to be proud of. Thank you, Rachel. When she was, hold on, my mama never was the same way. She never had a lung doctor when she was a kid. Oh, she had severe, is that asthmatic? Oh, wow, lung failure. Your health is number one. It needs to be. Colon cancer, Lord have mercy. Cancer's just out here stealing everybody, ain't it? Hey, Joe Mama. You know, it's just crazy that I didn't know the symptoms. I didn't know. Yes, people with diabetes can experience low blood sugar. See, I didn't know that. I thought, I'm an idiot. I thought if you had the diabetes, you had a problem with it going too high. But apparently, if it goes too high, it can go too low too. Listen, I never said that I was a doctor. Okay, I'm a hypochondriac. So it says that even people with diabetes can experience low blood sugar. Diabetes is characterized by high blood sugar levels, but individuals with diabetes can also experience low blood sugar, which is hypoglycemia, when their blood sugar drops below the normal range. It is absolutely possible to develop type 1 diabetes. I thought type 1 was what you had at birth, like my daddy. He had to take insulin twice a day. So he had it bad. He had it real bad. Mama used to get calls, hey, he's back in the doctor's. Or he'd be out on the highway fighting somebody. And we'd be like, oh God, his blood sugar must be low. He's trying to kill people. Because they get irritable. This is why I get grouchy. And I swear to God, every time somebody wants to talk to me, my blood sugar is low. It is not me. I need a Snickers. Okay? When I come at you sideways, hit me in the face with a Snickers. Be like, Brooke, you ain't acting like yourself. Your sugar must be low. It's not me. I really do think that that's why I think it's the sugar, because I'm not even in control until after I get food. I be saying wild shit. Like, I gotta get off the phone. I can't talk to you right now. There's too many people around. Like, I be getting aggravated. And then I sit down and eat some food, and I'm like, damn, I was really rude to that person. Maybe I snapped their head off because I'm hungry. Yeah. I'd be ready to kill somebody over some food. And that's one of the symptoms. Rapid weight loss. What else? What was it? Rapid weight loss and constantly hungry. I told y'all lately I've been ravished, but I thought it was because of the gym. And I go through moods. I think we all go through moods with food. Some of us stress eat. Some of us don't eat when we're stressed. I have low blood sugar and high blood pressure. Oh, Lord. My hands go numb and my eyes are messed up and I need to go to the doctor. Pretty much the same. Yeah, they said that if you are experiencing tingling sensation in your arms and legs, that's not good. That's diabetes. And here I am ignoring it for the past... I've been having that symptom for 4.5 years. It started after I got off drugs. And I thought that it was from where I used to use tar, which it'll clog your veins just like fat in an artery. When you're putting any kind of substance in your body that's foreign, it's not good for your body. And so when you're injecting tar, it's tar. You're breaking it down. You're adding liquid to it to liquefy it. But it re-solidifies in the body at times. And so I thought that my numbness in my arms was coming from me messing my veins up from doing drugs for the past 6 years before I got clean. I did not know that that was a massive symptom of type 1. So that's the most concerning thing, is that I've been ignoring things that I thought were normal. And that scares me. It says it's possible to develop type 1 later in life, although it's more commonly diagnosed in childhood or adolescence, which is what I thought, because my dad had it, and he was diagnosed as a child with type 1. So I didn't know any of this. While the onset of type 1 diabetes typically occurs before the age of 40. It can still develop in adults, including those in their 70s and 80s, but they see a lot of people right before their 40th get the diabetes. How lovely. I ain't but a few years off. That's why I say that. Late onset type 1 diabetes often refers to latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. They call it LADA. Or 1.5 diabetes. So apparently there's 3 or 4 kinds. They call it the 1.5 diabetes. Shares many symptoms with type 1 and type 2. These include increased thirst, frequent urination. I'm thirsty all the time. I got to pee all the time. I thought it was just the heat, and it probably is just the heat. Let's hope that it's the damn heat and my weak bladder. Unexplained weight loss. What have I been telling y'all? It's so hard to gain weight. I really have to fight to gain weight. And then I gain weight, and then I lose it all immediately. Fatigue, blurred vision, slow healing wounds. Unlike traditional type 1, which typically appears in childhood or adolescent, LADA often persists in adulthood with a slower progression of symptoms. Y'all see what? I mean, literally, I feel like it couldn't be more of a hypochondriac type of situation. I mean, it's all perfect. All the puzzle pieces are fitting. Like, y'all, what am I gonna do if I need some damn insulin all the time? I'm gonna have to get a Jackery and some shit if I need stuff like that. I'm gonna check this again. I drank about 3/4 of a Gatorade that was 70% sugar. 70%. It had, I don't know how many added grams that is, but it said 70% of your daily sugar is in a 2,000 calorie diet, you know. And I got to get some more of these already because I done this like 3 times. I'm becoming a pro now. You need your sugar check? I just got it today. I don't know if it's turning me more into a hypochondriac or if it's easing my fears. I really don't know. I ate that food and then I went in the gym, you guys, and guess what my sugar was? 107. I waited almost 2 hours after we ate and went in the gym, and my sugar was lower than the first time we checked it. After I ate that big ass bowl of rice, that is nothing but carbs. That was Panda Express. Those carbs were supposed to turn into sugar in my blood and fuel my brain. That did not happen. So I went and got processed sugar to see if I could jack it up. And that's been, I'd say it's been about an hour. I got on the treadmill and started doing all this research, and I was just like, I cannot, my head is pounding. That's another symptom. Migraines all the time. And actually what it comes from, that is your body telling you that your sugar is dropping. Lovely. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but God, how wild. You know, my grandma had a diabetes. Everybody had a diabetes. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe that's why I've felt like crap for like 20 years. I'm telling you. Anybody I've ever dated will tell you. She felt like shit all the time. She always talked about how she had no energy and she just felt so weak and like sick all the time. Massive headaches. I gotta find something to do with these things. I got one down in there. It's a needle. It's a tiny little, that's what pricks you. Tiny little needle. We definitely have a healthcare problem. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore y'all. We definitely have a healthcare problem. It should, I mean, honestly, it's kind of crazy. I should have come up with the money to go to a doctor. There ain't no excuse for ignoring it this long. If I had the money for drugs, I can damn come up with the money for damn medical care somehow, you know. I should be able to. I've got to, because this ain't nothing to play with. I drop somewhere and get freaking robbed and get my cell phone stolen. 105, and I just drank a 70% sugar freaking Gatorade an hour ago. Something's wrong. So first of all, if your sugar is falling like mine is between 100 and 125 and you can't get it up past 111 an entire day, you probably got the diabetes or you're pre-diabetic. You can fact check me online. I just spent 2 hours, 3 hours learning about it. I'm terrified. It don't make no damn sense. I'm about to go get some donuts. That's the best thing to eat. Sugary, carby, bakery shit. I just can't afford to deal with this shit right now. If I need damn... Well, the good thing is it's... Well, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I guess the good thing is that it's not high. So I probably wouldn't need insulin or anything. I don't know what they would give me to level this shit out. Another one was dehydration, and dry, itchy skin. I'm always itching. Y'all know that. I'm like, God, my skin's so dry. God, my skin's so dry. I'm always telling y'all that, and I'm always putting on lotions. And yeah, apparently, yeah, tingling and numbness. Nerve damage can cause these sensations, particularly in the extremities. Well, how did I get nerve damage? Does that come from diabetes? Is this shit killing me in my sleep and I don't even know it? I don't know how. Pricking my finger for... I'm a pro now. You see me go? Watch this pro go. Yo, yo, yo. I'm getting it all figured out. One prick it... I'm going to tell you what, my fingers hurt. They do. I need some alcohol pads. We need to get some more pinprick thingies. Damn it. And I'm going to need some more testing strips eventually. That's what's expensive, is them damn testing strips. And I need to start throwing those things away as soon as I prick myself. That don't make no sense. So some of the other symptoms are feeling more thirsty than usual, urinating a lot, bedwetting, new fear unlocked. I'd have to throw the whole damn mattress away. Feeling very hungry, losing weight without trying. I thought it was my thyroid. I thought I had an overactive thyroid. I thought I was lucky. I thought God blessed me with the strength to have false energy every day. That's what it is. I have false energy. Feeling irritable or having mood changes, feeling tired and weak, having blurry vision. So this girl, she said, the first thing that happened to me was that I dropped 10 to 15 pounds and I didn't try to lose. I felt fine, but the weight just mysteriously disappeared. I was getting very dizzy and fatigued at times. I felt anemic. In fact, I suggested it to one doctor that I might be anemic, and he agreed that it was a possibility. I started getting ocular migraines. These are now a reliable telltale sign for me that I'm hypoglycemic. That means her sugar's dropping. I was absolutely famished all the time. Any beverage tasted incredible to me because I was thirsty all the time. Even room temperature tap water. Plenty of urination. So this was from some girl I was, reading an online forum. But I also went back and looked. That is one of the symptoms is, shit, what'd she say? Oh, the migraines. The migraines mean that your sugar's low. When you feel that migraine coming on, it's your body telling you that it needs carbs, it needs energy, and energy is carbs, and those carbs get turned into sugar in the blood. I need me some tweezers to pull this out. I swear to God, a cop ever look in this thing, he gonna be like, what the hell? I got tweezers and damn alcohol wipes and stuff. He's gonna be like, what's this? I'm gonna be like, well, 5 years ago it would have been full of heroin and needles. Tonight it's full of a diabetes testing kit, my friend. You can go ahead and search it. Wow, we're growing up. To go from damn heroin syringes to diabetes testing kits. I mean, I made it. I made it to adulthood. Okay? Listen, I never thought that I'd have, to deal with needles again, and here we are. So it looks like there's like all of these charts that tell you what your sugar should be. If you're having the problem where you can't reach out of 125, so the way that I read it, hold on one second. The way that I read it is that you're supposed to be somewhere after eating. You're supposed to be between 140 and 180 after eating. That's normal. I can't even get over damn 115, even after eating. So what do I need? Is there a pill for that? I wonder. Hey, Ashley. Yes, you can't see. You feel like just... You know how you run real quick on a treadmill and then you get off and you almost have this out-of-body experience? Imagine walking around feeling like that 24/7. That's what it feels like. It's like you're having an out-of-body experience. You don't know which you is you. You're seeing double. You feel like you're double. And you feel extremely weak and just... It's hard. It's just hard to breathe. I don't know how to explain it. you feel lethargic. It's hard to like walk and all of that. That's another thing. Those headaches, they're like right here. Right here. They're so dull. It's not like a typical migraine. And I was reading online, this is a whole different type of headache, and it comes from hypoglycemia, your sugar dropping. It'll cause a massive, dull, aching, throbbing pain in the temples. And that's what I've been having. Because usually when I have a migraine, I can't do lights or music or anything that's bright and flashy, and like, I can't do that. And the past 4 days, I've been able to be out in the sun and stuff. So it's not a typical migraine, but it is a dull, aching pain. And it's kind of come and gone too. You know, it was hurting real bad in the gym, and then I drank that Gatorade and it started feeling better, and now it hurts again. So I was just like, I don't know. I might just need to get me some damn, my eyes get blurry. I thought it might be blood pressure. I hope it ain't my blood pressure. You know, now that you say that, I ain't checked on that in 21 years either. I'm sure they'll do that at the endocrinologist. Did I do better? I don't know how to say it. The endocrinologist. Something like that. Thank you, Emily. And you know, I got to turn a headache into diabetes, because what's a hypochondriac with a damn story, you know, without a story? No, seriously though, I'm really concerned. That's crazy. Y'all were with me when I ate that panda. I still have half of it. Y'all were with me when I ate that. I ate some of it twice. My blood sugar should not be, and I drank that Gatorade. I'd say about 60-70% of it, almost 3/4 of it. And that thing was sugar. They say it was the orange one. 69% of your daily sugar in that. So, and I drank that an hour ago. There's no way my sugar should be at 105. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's not even... that is a fasting. So the way that it works is when you wake up, you ain't ate. Your body has technically been in fasting mode. So your sugar level is going to be low because you haven't been consuming food. That is a fasting normal blood sugar. That's not a normal blood sugar for somebody that's eating a banana. What else did I have? Oh, I had a protein shake at the shop. I've had a banana protein shake, Panda Express. That's not a normal blood sugar for somebody that's been eating today. Do you see what I'm saying? That's a fasting blood sugar. That's what we would see in a person who just woke up and hasn't eaten in 8 hours. That's crazy. Hold on, let me... I was going to ask it something. I don't know. Yes, I ate rice. I ate rice and Beijing chicken. Should not be at 105. That's probably why I feel like ass all the time. My sugar's probably been low and I don't even realize it. Y'all know I cut sugar out my diet because I'm on a lean right now. I did a bulk and then I went on a diet. And I mean, I've had a little sugar. We've had sweets. We've moderated. We've had things in moderation. It's not like I starve myself from sugar. But maybe I need to eat stuff with sugar. I just don't like that processed stuff. It makes me feel funny. It really does. It prevents my energy from flowing. It really does. Oh my God, there's the cutest squirrel running across the parking lot. He's making a break for it. Go Rockstar, grow Rockstar, go. He was a baby squirrel. He's so cute. He can fit in my palm. We're rooting for you. I probably need to maybe eat some more fruit. That's what I was going to ask. What to do for extremely low sugar long term? What does a doctor do? I don't know. Hell, I had Medicaid for a year. They never sent me a card, so I could never use it. That's how they do in Durham, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, if you're... Brooke. You know what I was going to say. You already know. That banana, I lost that for breakfast. I ate it, and 30 minutes later, he was banana pudding in a toilet. That was the first thing I lost this morning, was that banana. Next to go was my religion, because God was not helping me. I kept praying. I was like, please, Lord, I need this job. Please, Lord, this is the only job I've found in 2 years. Please, Lord, don't let me embarrass myself in this place. Y'all already know the ending of that story. I absolutely embarrassed myself in that place. That was crazy. My stomach, I was sick. Yeah, all of that natural sugar is good. I love mangoes, melons, all that stuff. You know, melon's kind of hard to get unless you get it pre-cut. Bananas are good for in the car. Strawberries are extremely hard to get in the car unless you're going to waste half the container. I can't eat a whole pound of strawberries. Apples are good for in the car. Pineapple is good if you can find it in the sugar-free. They have some that's like the little containers like this. And that's another thing. That's another thing. When I came out of the gym, I ate one of these and an applesauce. That was less than 30 minutes before I got on the phone with y'all. I forgot about that. I ate an applesauce and one of these mandarin cups. And that was at like 7:30. Now, these ain't got no added sugar, but there should be natural sugar in it that brought that sugar level up. That's crazy. I forgot about that. As soon as I come out the gym, I ate 2 of those cups. That was less than an hour ago. Let's go find a donut. I'm good. You know, just dying of the hypochondria. Is that a gas station? It is. There's one in the parking lot. Good. That's wild. I wonder. Oh, that's what I was going to say. What do they do for that? The underlying cause. Well, what does that mean, boss? It says, for long-term management of extremely low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, a doctor will focus on identifying and treating the underlying cause and preventing future episodes. Boss, every day has been an episode for like my whole life. What are you talking about? This sounds permanent. It feels permanent. It may involve dietary adjustment, medication changes, or in some cases, surgery. Y'all gonna be tinkering with my pancreas or something? What is going on? Too much plastic in the fruit's not good. Yeah, probably. That's probably what's wrong with me. I'm dying from BPA poisoning. Is that what's in the plastic? If that was right, I get a brownie point. I'm not a climate activist. I wouldn't know the exact letters. Dietary changes, I've already done that. I lost 80 pounds. But like medication. What medication did they treat hypoglycemia with? Oh, they just pump you full of food. Oh no, they can give you hormones. I don't know about that, boss. I don't know about that. I wonder what that problem comes from. What could be an underlying medical cause for hypoglycemia? It says the common cause includes diabetes medications and critical illnesses and hormonal imbalances. But I don't take diabetes medication. Severe liver or kidney disease. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna stop for the night because I'm gonna lose my mind. Y'all, I've been having liver problems for like 3 years. I tell y'all about it all the time. I say every day almost. I woke up with my kidneys hurting or my liver. It's right here. I can't breathe. It takes me like 20 minutes to get out of bed because I can't expand my lungs. It usually, I haven't had this problem since I stopped taking Excedrin and drinking Celsius. But it was really bad when I was drinking Celsius every day. And I couldn't figure out, and it's my kidneys. I wonder if I fried them with the drugs and the damn Excedrin. because that antihistamine or whatever it is, whatever's in Tylenol, that shit is horrible for your kidneys. And I used to pop like 6 of those pills a day for like 12 years. I got something going on. I need to see a doctor. Plain and simple. Maybe I should just go and get a physical. How much does that shit cost? $500? Probably. We got to run tests. I'll have to damn give them one of my kidneys for them to check the other one. I'll have to black market sell them a liver so that I can get my kidneys. So that I can get my kidneys checked. Oh God, that's so funny. So funny. Oh. I know. I don't know. Maybe I can, do y'all have a give a liver here, check a kidney here program? Oh God, give a liver here, check a kidney here program. I'm gonna need to, take out a mortgage on my liver just to get my kidneys checked and get an A1C for diabetes. So, maybe they have a program where I can donate a liver and they'll do it all for free. That's how poor I am. If you don't have to hand over a kidney to get your liver checked, are you really that poor and bad off? That's funny. I'm so dead ass though. Can I clean your office for an A1? What if can I do that? Can I go offer to clean doctors' offices for an A1C test or whatever it is for diabetes? What if can I clean your office for a free diabetes test? That's where I'm at. All right, we're getting junk food because my head is pounding and my sugar is at like 104.5. And that was 20 minutes ago, so it was probably lower than that. It's really starting to pound. It's really starting to pound. Let's go in here. I got to grab some money somewhere. I'll be all right. I'm going to eat a donut and I'll be fine. But now I'm really wondering. It says an underlying cause could be kidney and liver failure or damage. And I've been saying for as long as I've had a channel that I had kidney problems and I needed to see a doctor. And now I'm having blood sugar problems, which could be from the kidney problems. I hope not, but I got to see a doctor like ASAP because I can't walk around feeling like this. I feel so bad right now. I was wondering why I look so damn pale the past 3 days. I'm in the sun all the time and I've looked pale. And I've even said that. It's because my sugar's been low. That's also why my head's been hurting. Medical care's off the charts. I know, Joe Mama. I'm willing to trade a liver for a kidney check. I'll donate a liver if you'll just tell me if my kidneys are okay. Sorry, this is what I mean. My sugar gets low. I get delirious. Oh God, we're here for junk food. High sugar, carb diet. Good morning. Hey. I almost said good morning, then I started laughing and said hey. How long have I been wanting ice cream? I was looking to see what baked items they have. They don't have too many over there. I'm just gonna grab some ice cream in this and see if I feel better.
Hello.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Anything else?
That'll be it. Y'all have a great night.
You too. Take care.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna eat the rest of that Panda Express. That's what I'm having for dinner. But if I'm gonna be driving, I gotta be careful. So we're gonna snack. Powdered donuts, I love those. Ooh, oh man, I'm dropping shit. That ice cream sandwich is gonna be so good. I'm such an old lady. Who buys ice cream sandwiches anymore? Old ladies. I am my mama, okay? 100%. It's kind of endearing. Every time I see an ice cream sandwich, I'm like, oh, mama used to let me eat as many of those as I wanted in one sitting. She did. She was great. It didn't matter if it was 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If I wanted it, she'd give it to me. God rest her soul. She died during COVID. She was like, damn, 90 years old. She had a good life. Her and my papa was together for 60, 70 years. He was in the war. He was in one of the wars. I think it was the World War II. Because they grew up during the Great Depression. So wouldn't that have been World War II that they... like the 60s? I don't know. Listen, I'm delirious. I need to eat an ice cream sandwich so that I sound normal again. 105. Really? Damn. I hate these things. Good old Sammy. A dog. Well, I did. Until I needed to see a doctor. To see a doctor one time is probably the equivalent of owning a pet for 5 years. You know what I mean? Financially speaking. I would love a dog. Oh, Rachel, it's at the top of my page, but don't feel obligated. I think it is too. I've already applied for Medicaid, and that's all the way in North Carolina. I'm not going all the way up there to pay for one doctor's visit. You know what I mean? I can see a doctor here, and it costs just as much as it costs me in gas to get up there and apply for Medicaid. And like I said, the county that I'm from, they don't help people. They don't help certain people. And that's been proven. I alleged that for over a year, and then I found a statistical study that they did in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and it showed that over 67% of the funds had went to illegal immigration for the past 4 years. So I was right about everything. Love that. That explains a lot. Remember where I was going days without eating because the Department of Social Services didn't want to help me? Remember that last year? Yeah, I do. Literally going a week without damn food. 3-4 days. It feels like a week when you're hungry. That's crazy, man. Kidneys can contribute to hypoglycemia in several ways, particularly when kidney function is impaired, such as a chronic kidney disease or end-stage retinal disease. Renal disease. Sorry, retinal's your eye. What's a renal? Anyways, decreased kidney function can lead to impaired insulin clearance, reduced renal gluconeogenesis, the kidney's ability to produce glucose, and altered drug metabolism, all of which can increase the risk of hypoglycemia. The fuck? When the kidney function declines, the body's ability to remove insulin from the bloodstream is reduced. This means insulin and other diabetes medications, which lower blood sugar, stay in the body longer, potentially leading to hypoglycemia. Well, this would explain why it's going low and not high. I'm in kidney failure. I'm joking. Shit, I ain't seen a doctor in 20 years. No telling. I say that facetiously, but I have been complaining for 4 years about my kidneys, so maybe I should have saw a doctor before now. It's probably my fault. But, you know, it gives me anxiety to go to the doctor, okay? It gives me anxiety. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I usually don't thank people on here because they get bullied. That's why I don't shout out people anymore, because people make me mad. Thank you. I'm rooting for you. Every time somebody says that, I think of Tyra Banks. I love it. Was that not an epic moment in pop culture? We're rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. So good. It'll be fine. I'm gonna see a doctor. Fuck. So types of hypoglycemia: severe low blood sugar, and that's below 54. Mine ain't even that low when I feel like shit. Kidney disease is a chronic condition that damages the kidneys, reduces the ability to function properly. The kidneys filter blood, removing waste products, toxin, and excess water from the body. It plays an essential role in helping control the blood pressure, stimulating the production of red blood cells, and keeping the bones healthy. There are 5 stages of kidney disease, which refer to how well the kidneys are functioning. Stage 1 to 3 are classified as the early stages, with the kidneys still able to filter waste out of the blood. Stage 4 or 5 are the late stages of kidney disease and are categorized by severe kidney damage or kidney failure. So this comes from you damaging your kidneys with toxins like drugs, medications. Fuck me running, man. Get clean and die from kidney failure. What are the fucking odds? I hope not, but it would make sense. It would actually make more sense than diabetes to have a kidney problem. And actually, people in recovery, we see lots of people have kidney problems, especially after getting clean, because of the drugs that they used. They damaged their kidneys internally with all the toxins. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Rachel. Yeah, I'll see a doctor. Hypoglycemia, which is associated with kidney failure, may be caused by a multi-system failure of the kidneys. The development of low blood glucose during the kidney failure is generally complex and can involve one or more several mechanisms that can differ from patient to patient. The ice cream gave me a dry cough. I hope not, but something's going on. I need to listen to my body and see it. I guess I should have listened to a doctor 4 years ago when my kidneys were screaming at me. And every day since. I really haven't had that problem with them hurting like that. But a few weeks ago, they were hurting. I'd say about 2-3 weeks ago. It was like 2 or 3 days I was hurting my back and it was my kidneys. I don't know. Ooh, coconut. More like no coconut. It's weird. I'm gonna throw this away so I don't get it everywhere. Where's the keys? Oh. Well, that was good. I'm gonna go. Hopefully there's a Walmart or somebody by here. Walmart or somewhere for me to sleep. 1 mile.
Head northwest, then turn left.
Oh girl, you're gonna give away my location. I'm gonna go down there and see, and then prick my finger and see if it comes back up. I'm getting ready for bed. I took a shower. My face is breaking out. My neck is breaking out. I've had 2 zits come up on this side of my face today. I've got to put on acne medication tonight and put my hair up because I don't want to have to wash it in the morning. The good thing is my gym is right around the corner, so yeah. It's actually a nice area, surprisingly. I didn't even know this was in Jacksonville. I'm still in Jacksonville somehow. We drove 45 minutes and we still in not me thinking I'm in a whole nother county. Jacksonville is so big that you can drive for an hour and still be in Jacksonville, fam. That's how big it is. Fact check me. It's 10 times the size of Manhattan. It's like a whole state. North Florida is like a whole state. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I used to be able to drive from the top to the bottom of North Carolina in 2 hours. So yeah. It's the equivalent of a whole state in driving distance and space, aerial, you know, or space, you know what I mean. Area. There we go. Walmart. I honestly needed to cook today. I have stuff to cook and I felt so bad I can't cook. I'm scared to even be around an open flame. I'm seeing shit so weird. Spots and dots and shit. I'm like, damn. I know I'm getting up there, but I feel like I'm falling apart half the time. I just feel so weak. I just feel like, ugh. Exhausted. That was one of the symptoms. It says you wake up and you're tired as shit, like you never fell asleep. I said, yeah, that's me. Why do you think I drink some? Why do you think my kidneys are failing? Because all the caffeine for the energy that I've needed for the past 20 years. Because my kidneys were probably failing. Can't make this shit up. I'm gonna see a doctor. I don't know when. Do I need to collapse to see one quickly? With the waiting list in doctor's offices, I might need to like have an episode to see a doctor this year. There's waiting lists for weeks, months. Doctors are going out of business. It's hard to find a doctor nowadays too. Dentists, The medical field has took a huge hit since COVID, man. Be grateful for our first responders, our nurses and doctors that are still practicing in the medical field, because a lot of them are leaving because of the conditions, the way that they're treated. I see both sides. Although doctors, I think they make enough money. They should be able to put up with the shit, okay? They make enough money. They need to deal with it. This is what you signed up for. You went to medical school for almost 8 years. Suck it up, Buttercup. We need you. Get on the field right now. You know what I mean? They make enough money. They should be able to tolerate whatever comes at them, in my opinion. But I understand why they're leaving as well. So, suck it up, Buttercup. Get your ass back on the field. I love that. I'm going to use that more. Oh, man. But for real, it's long waiting list, expensive. It might take me a month to get into a doctor, honestly. Just to do a checkup. I need to check my kidneys and I need to check my A1C. And that's it. I don't need none of that other fancy schmancy shit. My lady parts I pay out of pocket for. That's the one thing I do. And see, that's the problem. That's how I thought I was preventing. That's how I thought I was preventing the type of situation my mother went through. I figured, I get regular pap smears. I go and I see I go to the Planned Parenthood. I sure do. And it's still $300 discounted. It's $389 out of pocket to get a pap smear once a year. So it ain't like it's cheap. But that's the one thing I do get done on a regular basis, because my mother got cervical cancer and died. So, I have pre-existing conditions or whatever. Family history. Plus, I'm a smoker. Tobacco causes cervical cancer. So does HPV, human papillomavirus. That's the #1 spreader of cervical cancer, I do believe. So, I thought that by going and paying out of pocket to do this myself, to see a lady doctor, that I was covering all bases. And clearly, I've been feeling like shit for like 20 years, so I'm not covering all bases, and I need to see a doctor, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to suck it up, Buttercup, and put my ass back in the game, okay? Let's go in here and potty like a rock star. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I've been. That's a freaking fact. Oh, it's only been like 20 minutes. I'm going to wait, and we'll check it when we come out. My sugar. Cinnamon. Sorry, I got sidetracked. It's expensive as hell, Keith. It's expensive as hell. Am I buying something? Where's my card? Y'all, we got back in the car, and where did I put my card? Hold on. Oh, I stuffed it behind my card. My phone. Yeah, gas is going to be your biggest expense, because you can't just post up in this parking lot and sit here all day. So you're going to have to keep it moving. You can come here for maybe 2 hours, and then you'll have to go somewhere else, preferably a few miles down the road where nobody's been seeing you in the area. You're going to have to keep it moving on a daily basis. You can't stay anywhere parked too long. If you're going to pull up and use, like Walmart to stay overnight, like I'm getting here now when the sun's going down, and I'll be here till right before the sun comes up. Right before the sun comes up. So, imagine having such a tiny penis that you need a loud car like that. Anyways, yeah. It's expensive as hell. Gas, because you're going to be moving. Also, gym membership, you'll have to have that, because you'll need a place to shower. That's going to, just to get a gym membership started, is going to range from $150 to $300 just to set it up. Unless you're going to go to crappy Planet Fitness, and then you're going to risk going to jail, because they're crazy. It's literally the worst gym that you could ever go to. Your life is in danger in that gym. Not an exaggeration. There was a guy dead for 4 days in the tanning bed and they didn't even know it. Oh, they knew it. They just didn't want to handle it. So they ignored his dead body for 4 days as he rotted in the tanning bed. I would advise against Planet Fitness. Hey. Yeah, it's literally one of the most dangerous places that you could be at. They have weekly shootings in the parking lot. When I say that your life is in danger, I mean literally. I'm not saying it. I'm not being exaggerating. I have reasons why I say this. So I would recommend a higher end gym, and that's going to run you to get it started, because there's annual fees. $120 for like the YMCA, and then if you're gonna go somewhere like, I don't know, Anytime Fitness, 24-hour fitness, that's when it gets expensive. I'm not gonna buy anything, y'all. I just want to get out of here. Like, there's nothing wrong with the Walmart or anything. I'm just tired and my head is pounding really, really bad. So I just don't want to have to go through the self-checkout or do anything like that. I'm tired. Whew. I was gonna look at some sweets or something to see if I got sweets in the car, but like, I know I don't either. I got sugar-free chocolate. I don't think that helps. Have a good one. What? Oh, okay.
What time does it?
I thought he was talking to me. He said, "Do I know you?" He was talking to the ladies in front of me. He was asking them, has it been raining? I'm gonna check my sugar. If it's low, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get me some Snickers to keep in the glove box like Daddy used to do. This is pathetic. Yeah. Now that I read that about the kidney thing, I'm like, that's what it is. I'd be willing to toss a dice on it and put some money on it, because I've already been having that problem for quite a while. And so it's kind of crazy how you know something and you just ignore it, and then it comes to a head and you're like, oh God, this could be life-threatening. I probably shouldn't have ignored that. But you know, with the healthcare system is what it is. Who can afford to go to the doctor? Like I said, I feel like I would need to hand over a liver just for them to check my kidneys and make sure my kidneys are okay. Can I trade you a liver in my medical costs? Where's my car, y'all? Where did we park? Oh, all the way back here. Yeah, can I trade you a liver? I'll give you a liver for a transplant. Am I tripping? I'll give you a liver for a transplant if you check my kidneys and just make sure they're okay. There it is. Just a girl looking for a car in a Walmart parking lot. Just a girl looking for a car. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's my kidneys. I think I had too many Celsius. Y'all. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to scare you, fam. I'm looking for my car. Have you seen it? There it is. I stepped in that bush and that cat got spooked. My bad. If you see my, hey dude, where's my car? Dude, where's my car? If you happen to see it, can you tell it I'm looking for? If you see Betty, can you tell her I'm looking for Here she is. Oh shit, wrong button. Let's check it one last time. It's rough. I need to charge that fan because it's gonna be hot in here tonight. It already is. I need a new fan. I'll get one eventually. I just ain't had time to even look. Right now, I need to make sure I'm not dying. Where's that kit? I know it ain't been that long, but it should have come up a little bit by now. I just want to make sure that it's not going to be too bad. You know what I mean? This guy's just walking through here. Sorry, I got people walking around me. They got homeless people all through here. It's really sad. Y'all know it bothers me. I can't stand to see it. Not because I can't stand to look at it, just because I feel so bad for people. And like, I would never get sick of seeing it to the point that I would make them go elsewhere. That's crazy, but that's exactly what most of society does. I'm just saying that it hurts my heart to see people suffering. I wish I could help them. I can't even help myself. I'm over here turning into damn Norbit. Got the damn diabetes. Funny movie, Eddie Murphy. Y'all remember that? I was becoming a pro. Damn. I should have brought something to wipe my fingertips off with so I don't get the cootie. You can get an infection like that. Pricking yourself when you've been out in public, it's fine. I'll live. But I do need some like disinfectant alcohol wipes. It's loaded. Damn, on to the next. Such a wimp. Come on, baby. 107. Y'all, do I need to go to the fucking hospital right now? 107. Who eats an ice cream sandwich and goes up 2 points? Let's give it a little longer. I'm really starting to get worried. What the fuck? That's not normal. It should have went up 20, 30 points. I don't know what else to do, and I know if I go to bed with it that low, I'm gonna feel like shit tomorrow. I won't even be able to function. And I can't drink a bunch of liquids right now or I'll be up all night pissing. 107. What the fuck, fam? Lord, then it disappears. Ugh, are you serious? How can I go back? There it is, 107. Yeah, I'm gonna wait another 30 minutes. That's crazy. I ate almost that whole ice cream sandwich. That's crazy. When I drank that Gatorade earlier, it went up in like 20, 30 minutes. You're glitching. It went up in like 20 minutes. It needs to get up to like 140 to 180. Oh! I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I need tweezers to get these damn things out. I just stabbed my shit. It hurts. It was deep. Did you see it dangling off my finger? I'm okay. I'm just a goober. God. Lord have mercy on me. I need somewhere to put these little things. These little ruckers. I ain't got nothing, do I? Nope. Not a darn thing. Let me let my finger stop bleeding. Because it hurt. I stabbed at it. You know, it would be my luck to give up all the drugs, all the partying, all the drinking, and then go into damn kidney failure. That I told y'all that's the kind of luck I have, so don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I won't be. I won't be. As I always say, I could win the lottery today and get hit by a train tomorrow. That's the kind of luck I have. Get clean, get on the right track, lose 80 pounds, become a fitness nut, start eating healthy, and then go into damn kidney failure. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see if it goes up, but like, you would think that it already would have went up, and I drunk a few sips of this. Walmart closes at 11. I can't keep drinking stuff. That's probably all the liquid I can have tonight, because I won't have a bathroom. And I'm going to have to go back in there before they close, because I'll have to use the bathroom. This is crazy. No wonder I feel like ass in a glass. It'll be fun. I'll see a doctor. It might take me damn 4 months, but I'll see a doctor. I'll see a doctor. It'll be fine. Hello, Julian. Self-diagnosing. I think that, hello, J-Lo, I think common sense goes a long way too, and also listening to your body. The fact that I've been having major symptoms, the loss of feeling in my limbs, the tingling, that's not good. The migraines, none of that stuff is good. It'll be fine though. I just got to get up with the doctor and get my life together. You know what I mean? You know, it's so crazy because I really didn't think that like these headaches were a big deal, and now I'm like, okay, well clearly something's going on since I got that glucose. That's what it is. My sugar is dropping, clearly. Why is the real question, and it says that if there's an underlying cause. So, and one of those things is kidney failure, and I've been complaining about my kidneys since I got clean. I just haven't had the money to see a doctor, so I've been just walking around with my kidneys hurting, thinking that, you know, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, or you gon' pass. This too shall pass, or you'll pass. We'll see. So exciting. Are you going into kidney failure, or do you got the diabetes? So exciting. What do? You can't do nothing. Hope that you can get a doctor's appointment. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna run, y'all, and get ready for bed. I'll check it before bed and see what it is. Hopefully it goes up since I just drank some of this. I mean, honestly, that ice cream sandwich should have brought it up damn 20, 30 points, but... And I also got food left that I might eat on if I get hungry in the middle of the night. I know that I got it this afternoon, but listen, welcome to living out of a car. You're going to be eating old food a lot. Maybe not days old food, but like you got it for lunch and now you're having it for dinner. 31 added grams of sugar in this. And actually I drank about half of it. Half of it is 18 grams of added sugar. So I drank 18 grams in this, and then that damn ice cream sandwich had like 20 something added grams. There ain't no way. And then I had Panda Express, applesauce, mandarin oranges, and a Gatorade. My sugar should be at 140 to 180. It don't make no sense. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it. And if something happens to me and y'all don't hear from me at some time, I don't know. I guess they'll find my body. I started to say come looking for me, but you won't even know where to start. What state is she in? Is she in North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama? Where is she? You know? Like, you wouldn't even know where to come start looking for my body. Don't worry. Well, no, I don't. I started to say, don't worry, I got an emergency contact. No, I don't. I don't. So, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm gaslighting right now. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna get on the horn in the morning and call a doctor. I'm looking for an endocrinologist. Something like that. Listen. Something like that. Well, I hope y'all have a good night. I'm gonna run. Y'all be safe out there. We will talk soon. And don't self-diagnose off of Google unless you've been having symptoms for years and you simply ignored them because you're a dumbass like me. I probably should have seen a doctor. I mean, like I said, I felt bad for 20 years, but I just wrote it off as my lifestyle. I wrote it off as smoking cigarettes. Like, don't do that. If you don't feel good, listen to your body and go to a damn doctor. Because my mama died from not listening to her body. And now I think I'm not, I'm joking. Now I think I got something major because I haven't been listening to my body. In all seriousness, I lost my mother and here I am playing the same stupid games. If you got to fake an illness just to get through an ER, you don't have to pay no money up front in America. You go fake what you need to fake and get your test done and screw them. If it comes down to it, you know what I mean? Like, your health is more important than debt. Your health is way more important than debt. Who cares about that debt when it comes to your life? No, you can't just go see a specialist for no money. But you could fake an injury or say you're not feeling good and get into the doctor and get some tests run. Absolutely. And I would advise to do that and not be out here playing stupid games. What a weirdo. Let's move. Fucking pervert. Fat fucking pervert. Sorry. It's always some weirdo. He literally cut his lights on so he could look in my car. Who does that? Perverts. Trying to see. My light was already on, so like, are you blind or dumb and both? Anyways, we'll talk tomorrow. I love you guys. Y'all be safe tonight. Pray for me because God knows I need it. And I'm praying for you guys. Bye, y'all. Thank you again, Rachel. Bye, Pete.